Footy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Yojo Senki, aka the Saga of Tanya the Evil, chapter 50. And yes, this is my first live reaction for the series. I'm finally covering it, and because of that, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the series so far, and then get into chapter 50's live reaction. I got into this series because of course, the anime's adaptation and how people love this shit. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just say fuck it and read it and see what the big deal is. And I'm really glad that I did, because something that I really like about the series is that the atheist salaryman, you know, he's being punished by God by being isekai'd into this little girl in Nazi Germany, or the equivalent of Nazi Germany, with the power of God. And yeah, he's salty about it, but what's great is he's using his historical knowledge of World War II and taking advantage of it in terms of, you know, military strategies, which I really think is important, especially right now, because it really feels like, especially with the direction China is heading in, it really feels like that we're heading into another World War II like scenario, because China is really Nazi Germany. It really is. If you look at how the rise of Nazi Germany and all that shit, and look at what's happening in China right now, China is totally Nazi Germany, especially with the takeover of Hong Kong, and with China is now saying that their next target is Taiwan. Yeah, very, very similar to Nazi Germany. Just pointing that out. I really just had to point that fucking shit out. With what happened in chapter 49, and also, before I forget, I really love the visual explanations for the military strategies. I really, really love them. In chapter 49, and also we've kind of seen it throughout this manga as well, is how the Allied forces are just like, Germany, or yeah, the Empire, Germany and shit, they're nothing. Oh, they ain't gonna do shit. And it's very similar to, you know, what's happening with China. Everyone's underestimating China right now. They are. And we saw what happened with France in chapter 49. I'm telling you. Watch out, motherfucker. Watch out. Watch out with what's happening with China. And obviously, the other obvious reason why China is basically Nazi Germany is what's happening with the Muslims. And if you don't know about that shit, go look it up. It is scary. It really is. The concentration camps and all that shit, it is scary. Yeah, China, I'm telling you, China is the new Nazi Germany. It really goddamn is. But anyway, let's get to chapter 50 and see what's in store for us this month. And chapter 50 is titled The Intervention Which Was Too Late, Part 1. Here we go. It was already too late by the time I had realized what a slip-up. It's true that I did let my guard down for a bit, but I was still careless. A predicament, will creep in like a sly fox. Right, this is inside a submarine, which means it's still a battlefield. It's my fault for exposing this vulnerability. Or, it's supposed to be, but this is just too... just too much of a surprise attack! Oh no! Second Lieutenant Grant's 18 years old in spring just realized that the senior Mustang second lieutenant, who was probably younger than him, has a sleeping face that was prettier than he imagined when seen from up close. And Mustang, an officer who switched from the NCO track to the CO track, Visha was a corporal before she became a second lieutenant. Whoa, her eyelashes are so long. Wait, no! This is bad. It's impossible for me to calm down. Last time I was in such close proximity and touching distance with a girl was with my younger sister. That is very, very creepy. I don't want to know. I know it's not what I think it is, but God, that still sounds creepy. No, in terms of girls my age, this is a first. Is this perhaps a present bestowed upon me by God? Maybe God has chosen to show pity on me because I'm going to die in battle sooner or later? Yes, I might die tomorrow. Then at least... Oh God, this is so creepy! This is creepy! Oh my God, just the smell! This is all... God, this is creeper! Oh my God, what is with the creepers right now? Holy shit. This is just like creepy as fuck. Hold on a second. Lost my spot. This is horrid! I know this, having been in the V1 right after fighting on the Rhine route, the mixed smell of gunpowder, smoke, and sweat, truly the smell of hell! In other words, we're all in this together. We're in comrades. I'm embarrassed about letting my lust get the better of me. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for the longest time. The power of thirst is just so fucking strong. Don't underestimate the power of thirst. Major, I will protect you. Explosion spell. Major. Oh no, Russ out. Well, not completely out. She's like, not like flashing out, but you know what I mean. They're, no, Russ are like, no, even this is, I won't be able to rest peacefully with her like this. No matter what, I am a gentleman. Yes, as a gentleman. And in order to protect the honor of Second Lieutenant, Surabrykova, or rather, so she did have a chest. It's a bit modest, though. Yes, women have breasts. And the thing is, even with military jackets, they do a good job of hiding breasts. That's what they're supposed to do. Unless they're like well, the only time that I was a marching band, and I'm telling you, they hid my breasts pretty well. And I was already big-breasted in high school. But the only time that military kind of style jacket will, you know, show how well endowed you are is if it's cinched at the waist. No matter what, I am a gentleman. Yes, a gentleman. And in order to protect the honor of Second Lieutenant Surabrykova, or rather so, did she have a chest? It's a bit modest, though. Ugh, the button. Make sure to only touch the button. What are you... Dude! Guy's just like... What the fuck? What are you doing, Second Lieutenant Grant? No! Lieutenant Weiss! Her second button! Her button! Second Lieutenant Surabrykova chest is exposed! She mustn't expose her chest. Her chest. Her shirt's button. This is her. Why are you beating around the bush? Move it, Second Lieutenant. You mustn't. Wait. Second Lieutenant Surabrykova. Sorry. Second Lieutenant Surabrykova. Wait. What? Ugh, can't fucking talk. Second Lieutenant Surabrykova, your button is undone. You're gonna catch a cold like this. Oh, sorry to bother. What? Jeez. I thought I was already used to this wing. See, I'm telling you, power of thirst, man. I wonder, comrades. Everything was settled as comrades. When you've been on a battlefield for too long, do you lose a few screws from your common sense as a civilized person? Either way, this is no doubt a nightmare. Back to sleep. So now we're on, the date is May 25th, 1926. Oh, like 4 days before my birthday. Well, and I'm not that fucking old. I'm only 31, for Christ's sake. Yes, I know I am old. I'm not dinosaur old, but I am old. People say I don't look that old, but yes, I am old. Imperial Army Supreme Command Conference liaison conference room. That day for the that day for the people present at the Imperial Army Supreme Command Conference, the shifting conditions accompanying the sudden changes at the Rhine front were enough to cause a slight panic, or rather it could be described as a nightmare. About the current state of our battlefield, and this is the Imperial Army General Staff Service Corps, Major General Zator. Our army has retreated to the set location at the right flank of the Rhine front. We have completed a large-scale frontline reorganizations. Major General Zator, why do you retreat so far? Is it not too much? It's too close to the Ruhr industrial area. Indeed, regarding that, I have heard that the Imperial family holds similar concerns. I will apologize on behalf of the military for worrying everyone and the Emperor, but it is truly regrettable that as this relates to classified materials, I will have to refrain from speaking the details. Then, may I ask something as a member of the Department of Finance? Go ahead. I believe everyone present is aware. Most of our wartime funds are currently being maintained by issuing domestic bonds. Now, this is important. This here is very important because this is something that was going on in World War II, and I don't know if you guys, this is both in America and abroad. You've seen the posters for it. I love this art. Okay, taking into consideration our financial status, I would like to warn everyone that from a resources perspective, any more prolonging of the war would lead to the occurrence of an undeniable financial crisis. Look at this right here. Look at this art with the money. I love this art. Okay, I have to say I love this fucking art. With the fire and the money flying. Oh, and the chaos and shit. This is great. And I know what you motherfuckers are thinking. You're like, Packer Girl, isn't this what's going on right now? To an extent, but here's the thing. A lot of these motherfuckers in the liberal media and these dumbass morons who don't know shit will say that they will say cut defense spending, blah 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 blah. And yes, to an extent we could. There are some things that we could go through the defense spending and see and get rid of some of the pork. Sure, I totally agree with that. And I know a lot of you morons are gonna be like, you're being a Trump supporter, blah 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 blah. No, I'm just giving you facts right here, okay? Something that Trump is doing is he actually is bringing 12,000 troops out of Germany. And yes, we do have a base in Germany. And I like the reasoning for this, because he's actually not bringing home. He's moving 12,000 troops out of Germany into Brussels because Germany are the motherfuckers in Germany are being bitches because they ain't paying their fair share for NATO, which I think is totally fair. But something that needs to be done in terms of defense spending is, and I know I'm getting political, but motherfucker, Manga brought it up, is there's like military bases we don't need that should be closed down. So yes, I do agree with that, but if you look it up, there's actually we're actually spending more on entitlements than we are on the military. So yeah, we need entitlement reform more than military spend, more than military reform, more than cutting defense spending. Just saying. But yes, to an extent I agree there needs to be some cuts in certain things. Yes, I do. There's needs to be looked at. But entitlement reform is more important. Just had to get that out of my system, because yes, we are in a financial crisis because of Corona-chan, or we're going to shit. Corona-sama. Corona-chan gets rid of the woke and the stupid. Corona-sama is a different type of beast, and Corona-sama is wreaking havoc in Japan. And from what some of the mangaka are saying on Twitter, the mangaka that I keep in contact with on Twitter, they're saying it's getting really, really bad. So before I forget, prayers up to Japan. Hopefully Corona-sama will subside and show freaking mercy. Oh, God, I really hope so. Hopefully Corona-sama decides to go to China instead and plague the leadership up in there, because those motherfuckers deserve it. Just saying. Major General... now let's get back to our scheduled manga. Manga live reaction. Major General Zatora, I would like to hear your opinion as a member of the General Staff. If I were to give you a response for the main matter of this agenda, we also recognize that the state of affairs now is being maintained only through huge amounts of effort and sacrifices on our home front. On this point, with my immense gratitude towards the home front efforts, we are currently diligently working towards the pressing matter of the annihilation of the Francois Republican Army. Dude is just like, really? Is that it? That is all I have to say. If I may speak bluntly, it is only a matter of time before the fall of the Ruhr industrial area. In the case where we cannot dissolve this danger through militaristic means, the Empire's industrial production capability will be met with a catastrophic loss. The Ministry of Interior has been strongly pointing at this. What is the Army's opinion? Oh! Before I forget, this is something that, is this kind of shit right here is very, is still being used. Basically, when a country's in a financial crisis like this, they will use war and shit like that as a distraction from the people. Like when a country's economy is like about to collapse. The best example of this is Putin in Russia. So when Putin was going into like Georgia or Ukraine or some shit like that, that is the best example of a distraction, because the ruble is worth jack shit. Just saying. You are absolutely correct. The General Staff also believes so. As the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we understand that we must negotiate with the Army to make the necessary response. Perhaps there's a need to resort to dishonest political... Oh my god, okay, I love this shit. This is why I love covering this kind of manga. As the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we understand that we must negotiate with the Army to make the necessary response. Perhaps there's a need to resort to dishonest political languages. We would like you to indicate what is appropriate or not based on the actual situation. Oh my god! I love you, manga! Oh my god! This shit right here! I've been waiting for a manga to actually use this kind of language. Oh my god, this makes me happy. Oh gosh. We will cooperate with you if required. Even though the Ministry of Finance would like to refrain from being blunt, but and this shit, I'm gonna say this right now. This is the kind of shit we are seeing from China. Let's be fucking real. We see this shit from China. Oh god, oh, it's so goddamn true. Oh god, it's so fucking true. Even though the Ministry of Finance would like to refrain from being blunt, but exposing the Ruhr industrial area to danger is no doubt a foolish move. Could you please explain what your intention is? We are aiming for victory. That is our intention. Dude, that is the best fucking response. Like, that is like a no shit moment. Like, duh. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I love that he's drinking tea right after that. He's like, that's great. These are good, or he's drinking coffee, excuse me. These are good beans. I wish I could have Major, Derukachov try some. It is soon the scheduled time. Dude, as soon as he said that, everyone's like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Because they're scared of Tanya. Oh god. Oh god, this is so fucking awesome. I love this chapter. You're right. It's about time she knocks on our door. She sure knows how to tease people. And that's the fucking tea, or in this case, that's the fucking coffee. Dude, this is so fucked up. What are you on about? Are you mocking... Wait, what are you on about? Are you mocking this command conference? Does the General Staff not have a single apology for us? Fuck no, they don't. Now, I can understand everyone's anger. You must all be rather pent up. If our enemy shows their weakness at a time like this, we'll have no other choice but to attack. God, this is so fucking amazing. I love this chapter. I'm glad I started covering this manga at this chapter. Holy shit. Knowing what your enemy is going to do in a battle is synonymous to victory. He is not wrong. That is not wrong. But part of my intrusion during the meeting... Yes, you. What is the code? A message has arrived from the intelligence department. Reporting in, it is, the Reich is above all. Repeating, it is, the Reich is above all. Magnificent! Oh, shit. Just now, our army's elite unit has destroyed the Francois Republic's headquarters on the Rhine front. We have annihilated the enemy's chain of command. Our enemy no longer has a functioning army. As of this point, I announce the success of Operation Shock and Awe, as well as the commencement of the next step, Operation Lockpick. Please do wait for any further reports. Now, everyone, we will be adding another page in the history of the art of war. Dude, I love this chapter! This chapter, I'm so glad I started covering this manga on this chapter. This was great. We got some, oh god, the writing in this chapter was fucking amazing. It really is, especially with what's happening right now. I love the shit about the manipulation of political language. Love that. I love how the general was fucking with everybody. That was great. I love the political manipulation. And also, I love what he said. The thing that I love what he said, because when they were asking him, oh my god. Could you, like... Everyone's, like, worried about the finances, which is an obvious thing to worry about. They're like, what is your intention? Like, and the general's just like, obviously, the aim is for victory. It's like, dude, hello? Isn't that the obvious thing? What? It's like a Captain Obvious moment. Like, geez, what the fuck is wrong with you idiots? I understand the finance shit. I really do. But... Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I have to say that this is like a, this feels like a Bill Barr moment. I'm sorry, this really does. It really does, but man, this was great. I really love this chapter. I love and also I have to say this. This chapter reminds me of why I love this manga. I love the political shit in this manga. I really do. And it also reminds me of why I love manga like Kingdom and Shikoku no Altar so much, is because of the political stuff like this. This is really good shit. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I thought this was great. This chapter was fucking awesome. I love this shit. I love this shit. I love this shit. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't. This is like, actually, fuck it. This is the best time to be political because this chapter is political. Like, again, this shit is just making me think of Bill Barr and Bill Barr's hearing when, the Democrats in Congress are just like doing their political shit. They're talking with their political language and stuff, and like Bill Barr is trying to state the obvious, and I just thought it was so fun. This is such a great chapter. I fucking love this shit. Oh god. Anyway, I'm really curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I love this chapter. I love the politics of this chapter. I love how they use Tanya as well as leverage. I thought that was great. I love how this chapter, I love the writing of, especially the end of this chapter. I love how the Major was trolling them. I thought that was great. I think that's like one of the highlights of this manga is how the military kind of trolls the politicians. I think that's great. It's just so fucking amazing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Tanya content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.